Hello, my friend. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. This is episode number 281. Yeah, 281. And today I'm here in my studio because I'm cleaning up. It's a mess, as you can see. Look, a tornado went through my studio, but it's just because I've been super focused, super busy with my new body of work, which I'm super happy to announce. The release of my new series will be Wednesday, August 26th. So check it out. Make sure that you are online, that you follow me on social media, Sergio Comenzar, and don't miss the release of my new body of work, which I've been working, for the last couple months. But my friend, today in this episode of Breakfast with Sergio, I want to talk to you about, what should we be doing right now in the summer as we are still experiencing the pandemic. Depends where you are in the world, how things may be looking like right now. Maybe you are in lockdown, maybe you are in partial lockdown, maybe you are fully open. Seems like everywhere is a different story, but the reality is that we are all still dealing with it in one way or another. The economy altogether, has been affected worldwide. I know, because I read many messages from artists who send me notes on how they're doing, which I truly appreciate. Thank you so much for keeping me up to date on what's happening in your end of the world. And, everybody seems like, we're still with that uncertainty on how long this is going to be, when is it going to be over, how about shows, galleries, and everything that we used to attend and be part of as artists right now seems to be on limbo, right? Seems to be kind of on pause or slowly reopening here and there. And, so there are good signs that, there's life at the end of the tunnel, of course, but there's still, in the artist's mind is this question of what should we be doing right now while we wait. And I think, one of the things that we can all do is spend more time in our studio. I think that has been the kind of like the way many artists have dealt with it, and I'm one of those, and super excited about that. That's, I've been spending a lot of time in my studio, and that's why this new series that's coming up on August 26th, it's a special one, has come out of this, kind of heavy season, and, how I'm approaching it, also as a way to deal with what's happening. So I know, spending more time in your studio is a great way to kind of, ride this way, but also, and very importantly also, and this is kind of based on an email that I sent yesterday to my email list, it's also a great opportunity, I think, my friend, for all of us to get ready, to be ready, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but I saw this coming. I knew that the economy was going to go down eventually, right? And you just have to watch the news, watch what the analysts were saying. Of course, nobody knew it was going to be a pandemic, but we all knew in some way or another, everything that goes up eventually has to go down. There were a few years of great economy and a lot of things moving everywhere. But, eventually things had to come down. So they came down because of this pandemic. So, all of us who prepare for that and who have been working on, growing our art business and getting fully online and mastering social media and getting a marketing calendar and all the things that, you can do online today are the result of, all the learning that we did, pre-COVID, right, pre-pandemic. And as we are going through this season right now, this is another opportunity, and maybe a hidden opportunity, but it's still an opportunity to be better, to grow, to learn, to enrich ourselves, our mind, or, fill up our toolbox. I have a toolbox actually back there, and all my tools are spread out in the studio, so I'm right now kind of finding everything and putting it back in my toolbox. So, it's kind of like the same thing. This is a great season for you as an artist to put things back in your toolbox so that you are ready not only to face the crisis that we're going through right now, but so that you are in a much better place when we are all out of it, when we get out of the pandemic, when things begin to open more and more, when you can have shows again, when you can have open studios, when you can bring people into your home, into your studio, and everything else, right? everything that you can learn right now will position you in a much better place when we are on the other side. They say that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now, is today. And it's exactly the same thing for us in our career, right? The best time to have prepared for the pandemic was 2-3 years ago. You remember when I started Breakfast with Sergio 3 years ago, and I've been talking about this over and over and over and over and over for 280 episodes. I've been talking about marketing, and I've been talking about sales. I've been talking about organization, productivity, all the things that we have, come to become tools that we, those of us who have them right now, are in a much better place right now because of that, right? So we cannot go back and undo the past or do the things that we didn't do back then. But what we can do today is be prepared again, is get ready and say, well, maybe I screw up. Maybe I didn't pay attention to Breakfast with Sergio. I didn't, learn how to master my social media. I haven't really learned how to grow my email list. I really haven't, or I haven't just trusted in the system and, thinking that the system was always going to be there and always working for me. And that's not the case anymore. So if that's you, my friend, this is a great season. This is a great time, a great opportunity to get on here, to give yourself a new opportunity, a new restart, a new way of working, to get on here, to get on track, to be better positioned, as we get to the other side. So when you're on the other side, you say, I'm ready to really succeed as the world opens up. And even if there's another pandemic, there's another something, because there will always be something. Everything that goes up eventually goes down again, right? As you are more prepared, you are in a better place to head on into those unfortunate situations that come our way. So my friend, if that's you, I invite you. Maybe it's a good season to go back to 280 episodes of Breakfast with Sergio that you can find in my YouTube channel, Sergio Gomez Videos. You can find them there every episode. Go back to episode 1. What I talk about in episode 1, I talk about 1 and 2. I talk about how to tell your story, your artist story, and the importance of storytelling, right? This was 3 years ago. And then let me tell you something, my friend. Right now, in pandemic time, storytelling is winning. It's one of the ways in which you can keep your audience engaged with you. And, that fabulous audience that you can build around you is the audience that's going to help you support your art career as you go through difficult time. And well, my friend, here's something that you can do, to start moving forward. And I'll be so happy to help you out as well. All you have to do, send me an email to jess@takethenextlevel.com, jess@takethenextlevel.com. Let me know how you're struggling right now in your career, and I'll be happy to reply to every email that I receive. Give you some, some encouragement and some resources for your career. Again, just email me at jess@takethenextlevel.com. I hope to hear from you very soon. Let me know how you're struggling in this season right now so I can give you a hand. Have a great day. I'm going to get back, keep working in my studio. Goodbye.